Hello, I'm Colin from colinhiles.com, and are you somebody that knows it's important to set goals but just doesn't know how to set them? Or are you somebody that sets goals but finds that you lose the motivation to achieve them? Well, if that's you, then keep watching this video because I'm going to show you how to set goals and stay motivated to achieve them. Okay, I would imagine you're here because you know the importance of setting goals. I don't need to do a big sales job on you. But maybe you're looking for a technique or a way to stay motivated. And you know, our brain is a goal-seeking mechanism. It's always seeking something. And usually it's to seek more pleasure and to move away from pain. And maybe it's dissatisfaction that's brought you here to this video, that you're dissatisfied with a certain area of your life. And so that motivates you to seek information, get on and find a video that may be able to help you. Now, some people's goal is just to get by and that's what they'll achieve. And some people's goals is just to pay the bills and that's what they'll achieve. In other words, what we set is what we get. So it's very important that we deliberately set goals that we want to achieve. So here I'm going to take you through a four-part process, a very powerful four-part process. And if you tick each one of these boxes, then you'll have very powerful goals and you'll have motivation to achieve those goals. So here we have our little fella. He's looking up here at the goal that he wants to achieve. And you know, we have goals in our lives in four main areas: health, wealth, love and lifestyle. So right now, maybe there's an area of your life that you're not as happy with that you would like to be and you want to know. Maybe it's in your career. Maybe it's to do with health and fitness and weight and shape. Maybe it's to do with relationships. Or maybe it's to do with money, finances. And if we take our little man here and we take a look at his brain, so we're looking down now on his brain. And I know that the left and right is around the wrong way if that's his nose. As you'll see, it's just easier for me to map this out and easier for you to understand it. We have a left brain which deals with logic and reasoning. We have a right brain which is much more to do with the feeling and believing. So whole brain means that if we're going to set goals, we need to make sure that we're balanced around what the left brain wants and the right brain wants. Now the left brain is also a bit more to do with the conscious mind. The right brain is much more to do with the subconscious mind, and we need alignment between what the conscious mind wants and what the subconscious mind, what we sort of logically know would be good for us, but what we emotionally believe that we can achieve it rather than we believe that we can't achieve it. So what's necessary first? Well, the first thing we need to do, I'm going to share a 1, 3, 5, 7 formula. So 1, 3, 5, 7 formula. So what is the one all about? Well, firstly, we need to set a goal, one goal. And keep it really, really simple. Just set, if you've not done this before, just set one goal. And we need to answer two questions with that one goal. We need to answer, what is it that we want? And when do we want to achieve it by? So we need to have a timeline. And you've seen the model SMART, SMART goals. And it's good to have a SMART goal: specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound. So it's no good if you say, I want to make more money. Well, how much more money? I mean, I could give you a dollar or a pound and say, there you go away. But that's probably not what you mean, right? So I want to lose weight. Well, how much weight? And when do you want to lose it by? I want to get fit to do a marathon. Well, usually if you've got a marathon coming up, it's already timelined. You know when that's coming, so you know what you need to do in order to achieve that. So they're the first two questions. What and when? Make sure that it's smart and make sure that you've got a timeline. And I wouldn't say that every goal needs a timeline. Most goals, and certainly most of the people that I work with, do need to put a timeline on it. What next? Well, what's the 3 all about? Well, this is where we really engage the right brain. So what we've just done is really engaging the left brain. Now we really need to engage the right brain. And this is 3 whys, 3 reasons, 3 compelling reasons. And you may have heard that, 20% how to, 80% why to. When you've got a big enough reason, then you'll achieve it. And often lack of motivation is more to do with, I just don't have a reason, if you like. I don't have a strong enough reason that's going to get me to take action. So how do we put more purpose and more energy behind the 3 whys? Well, those are simple formula: me, we, world. Now, most people, when they set goals, stop with me. They figure out how this is going to benefit me. And that's quite straightforward. We're usually We're usually setting goals to benefit ourselves. But if we want to get more energy behind it and we want to crank up the purposeness behind it and purposefulness behind it, then we need to go to, well, how's it going to benefit we? How's it going to benefit your family, your immediate social network, friends? How's it going to benefit them if you achieve this goal, the goal that you want to achieve? So when you start thinking a bit more broad, you can see how you can start to get more energy and more reasons. And then if we want to chunk up even more, how is it going to benefit the world? How is the world going to benefit from you achieving your goal? How are you going to be able to serve better as a result of achieving your goal? Now, if you fill out these three, me, we, world, you're going to have a very powerful set of whys, and that's going to engage the right brain. So now we've got the left brain engaged, we've got the right brain engaged, a 1 and a 3. Now what's the 5 all about? Well, the 5, now that we've got our 1 and 3, now we need 5 actions, 5 specific actions that are high leverage, that are going to move us towards the goal that we want to achieve. So these could be priorities, 5 priorities depending on. So if your goal is you're in sales and you want to bring in or generate more business, then these could be the 5 key actions you need to take to do that. So one of them might be, get on the phone, do some cold calling, find ways of finding potential clients. These might be high leverage activities if you're in sales. So we've got our 1, we've got our 3, and we've got our 5. We're very clear on the actions we need to take in order to achieve our goals. So what's the 7 all about? Well, once we've got our 1, 3, and 5, now we need to plan. Now we need to get some momentum. Now we need to look forward in our diary, and over the next 7 weeks, we need to plan out the specific actions and when we're going to take those actions in order to achieve that. Now, this isn't necessarily true for every single goal that we set, but for most goals, it's true. We really need to think about it. So if I want to, I want to be a certain weight and shape, then I need to figure out when I'm going to get to the gym, if one of the actions is getting to the gym. Or maybe it's to go to dance classes because I really enjoy dancing. So when am I going to do that over the next 7 weeks? And we plan that in and we hold that absolutely dear. It's sacred time because it's all aligned to the outcome that we want. So now we've got our 1 goal, we've got 3 whys, 3 compelling reasons, we've got 5 key actions, we know the actions that we need to take, and we've planned those actions in over the next 7 weeks. 7 starts the momentum. Of course, then we want to do the next 7 and the next 7, depending on what your timeline is. But if you plan that over the first 7 weeks, and you start, that saying, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. As you start to gain momentum. And that momentum then can see you through and sustain the motivation in order to achieve your goals. So there we are, 1, 3, 5, 7, simple formula. So your action from this video is to get out your pen, get out a piece of paper, and actually write down your 1, 3, 5, 7 goal. And make sure that it's specific, measurable, actionable, realistic and time-bound. Make sure that you've done your me, we world, and make sure that you've got your 5 actions and you've planned them. So, and with all these videos, what I'd like you to do is to give me instant feedback. Give me a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, it was terrible, Colin, lousy, wasted my time. 10 being brilliant, fantastic, really useful. More of these, please. So just give me a quick number because I know that you're busy. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, which is going to be part 2 of this, where I'm going to show you how to really supercharge your goal setting formula and really pull in the subconscious mind so that becomes the driving powerhouse to achieve your goals. So I'll see you on the next video.